Well, hello everyone. If you are watching this recorded, you are watching a live video where we just have a chat. This is our Saturday chat where we talk about whatever's on your mind concerning homemaking and the way we do it with my system, A Better Life with Kat, which is my version of the Flylady system as a former fly lady. So let's say hello to everyone. I already see Ashley's on here. Hi, Ashley. And Gaynor Lloyd is here. Hello, Gaynor. And Curly Kiki, which is Kiona, is here. Hi, Kiona. Tracy Allen. Good morning, Tracy. My mentee. Lisa Iao. Hi, Lisa. Megan Cooper, my mentee as well. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Megan. Hi, Lisa again. Hi, Megan. Allison Stevens, my mentee, is here. Hi, Allison. Long time. Haven't seen you on here in a while. Jen Obenauer is here. Jen, it's been a long time since you popped on as well. Amy Shamlin is here. Good morning, Amy. Sherry Cook, good morning. Been watching for you. Well, I'm here. I've been doing calls this morning and running a little bit behind. My mother needed some extra help. You know, I always blame her. That's a good thing, right? Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. Oh, I didn't put any jewelry on. Wow. Okay, that's all right. Shelly Van Houten is here. Hi, Shelly. Connie Miller is here. Good morning, Connie. I know you've been making lots of comments on Patreon. I haven't gotten to my Patreon comments yet. I will get to them soon. Hi, Dickie Talmadge. How are you? Ruth Ann Morris in Kansas is here. Dickie's in Santa Paula, California. Ruth Ann is in Kansas. Hi, Ruth Ann. Sophia is here. Sophia Valdivia. Hi, Sophia. Deborah Ernst is here. Hi, Deb. Kathy Jones is here. Good morning, Kathy, one of my mentees. Polly Paget is here. Good morning, Polly. How are you this morning? Sarah Gubler is here. Good morning, Sarah. Jen Openhour, school started, so I'm on a new routine. Yes. Irene Hartwig is here from Brandon, Manitoba. Hi, Irene. How are you doing? Wishing me and Mr. B a wonderful weekend. Thank you. We're looking forward to it. Allison said school schedules make it hard to get in during the week. That's okay, Allie. Margaret Rose is here. Hi, Margaret Rose. Margaret Rose's sister is named Allison, and we always called her Allie or Allie Mae. Jessica Dunseth, happy Saturday from sunny England. Hi, Jessica. I know that you guys are getting some pretty weather over there. I know in Scotland, Ashley said they're having pretty weather this morning. Gina Perry is here, my mentee. Hi, Gina. How are you? She's up in Canada as well. Fran Apple is here. Hi, Fran. Good to see you. Sherry Crane, good morning. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Jen said, you are beautiful, jewelry or not? I don't know. It's kind of bad. There's like nothing going on. But thank you. I appreciate that. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins. Good morning, Michelle. Lita says, good morning. Hi, Lita. Christina is here. Hello, Christina O. Donna Reed is here. Hey, Donna. Good to have you back. Lashana Tova to those who celebrate. I'm going to watch our synagogue's live stream of Rosh Hashanah services after your live. Thank you, Margaret. Is Lashana Tova what we say? I never heard that one for some reason and all the things I've ever heard from you. But happy Rosh Hashanah, Lashana Tova. Allison says, I was called Allie growing up. You were? So funny. And my daddy called Margaret Marguerite. Marguerite, go wash your feet. The health board clinic is across the street. That's what he said to her. He was always doing little poems. Hey, B, how are you this morning? Thank you this morning for all your prayers. Angela Conti. Angela, where have you been? I've been missing you. Hi, Angela. How are you? I hope you're getting some pretty weather in Ohio. Debbie Johnson is here. Hey, Debbie. Little Blue Farmhouse. Good morning, Shauna Tova, and good year, Serenity Gordon. Hi, Serenity. Happy to have you here. At Mom, Linda, is that Linda? It is Linda, I think. Hi, Linda. How are you? Good morning. All right, what do you guys want to talk about today? What do you want to talk about? My coffee cup is like at the very bottom. I'll talk about that. I need more. Linda, yes. What do you guys want to talk about this morning? It's raining here, drizzling. And, oh, I'll tell you the news. Okay, here's the news. I don't know if you know, but we've had a maid here for a long time. My mother always had a maid. Hi, Laura Lobo. And our little maid has gotten elderly. And she's super thin, and she has like Crohn's, I think, or some kind of IBS. And now she's hurt her hip or something, and she's actually using a walker at home. Plus, she has something that happened that caused her to go blind in one eye. So we just kept her because we love her and we want to, support her. But she called and said she didn't think she's going to be able to come anymore because now she's on a walker until they figure out what's wrong with her back. And so I thought, you know what, I'll just hire somebody else. Because I work 2 full-time jobs. I take care of my mother and I do this. And I said, and I do my routines, but I just thought I'll just hire somebody else. And I looked into that and I said, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous what people charge to clean a house. Are you kidding? And I told Larry and he said, we can do it. I said, absolutely, we'll just do it. And so I'm actually doing everything that I tell you to do now. Isn't that good? So yesterday was the first day I did it. Zone 3, the other room. I scrubbed the tub and the shower. I washed the bathroom rug and I mopped the floor in there. That's what I did in 15 minutes. Took no time. And it looks so good. So next week is my mother's room because she's got the master. Her room, her closet, her bathroom. I'm going to work really good in her bathroom next week. More than anything, I think really need to give her bathroom a good scrub because I can see better than the little maid. And I'm going to use a steamer in the shower, little steamer that I have to get the grout and stuff. That's what I'm going to do next week. So, I mean, I'm already doing the other things. We do the basic weekly, we do the weekly home. Well, actually, I haven't been doing the weekly home blessing hour most weeks because the maid came. And anyway, I'm doing it. No, I don't want to take a video. I don't like to. It's a body issue thing, I think. Sorry. I know, I'll tell you the truth. Ashley tells me all the time I should do that. I showed her my morning routine. She said, you don't really do your morning routine. I said, yeah, I do. And I showed her the morning routine. She said, that didn't take any time at all. I said, I know. She said, people would love to see that. I said, I know. I'm just not going to. Starting over again and doing the system. Yes, Polly. Angela said, the sun is out and we have a cloudless day, but temps are in the upper 50s. Ooh, I actually think that's lovely. Angela. I ate a peach, sorry. I've got something in my tooth, but it's gone now. Okay, happy weekend, everyone. It's family fun day. Yes, it is, Mr. B. Kiona said, what are some ways you altered the typical Flylady system and why? Okay, that's a good question. I followed the Flylady system. I used to get all those emails. I thought that was frustrating because I have this perfectionist thing that says I must read all emails and I don't, and then I felt guilty. And then I was hired as a Flylady premium mentee through Flylady to help other people. And the first thing that Marla Silly, the Flylady, said was make sure you have people unenroll from the emails because they can't have 2 things happening because they'll be a little different because each of you will give your own little spin to this because we're all individuals and we all have different experiences. But the more I did it, the more I could see things that I really wanted to change myself that were not what she was doing. So I'll tell you what they are. Number 1, something that I embrace is complete the process. Okay. Not that she didn't, it just never was brought out. And I think completing the process is very, very important. Paper. On the weekly home blessing hour, paper is one of those. I'd rather you do an inch of paper every day and get the paper gone so you don't have to deal with paper for the rest of your life. Hot spot fire drills. I don't do hot spot fire drills. A hot spot is a place that always gets cluttered and you always clean it over and over and over and over. Instead, I prefer doing clutter checks and getting these things clear and seeing what your habits are so that you can correct them and you don't have a hot spot for the rest of your life. I don't want to do a fire drill. Okay, that's something else. Let's see, what else did we do? I added several things. On Patreon, I added a 50-point plan. On free day, I don't have you doing zones on free day because it's a free day. Hello. No zones on free day. Those are some of the things I can think of. There's a lot more, but those are just some of the things I can think of. Just a few little tweaks. It's generally the same thing. I mean, we still have all the routines. Oh yeah, and thank you, Connie. I don't insist that you wear lace-up shoes or any shoes. Personally, I have a thing about shoes. It's almost a claustrophobia. I kick my shoes off in the house. I'm always barefoot. It does not make me feel more inclined to do things with shoes on. I'm more inclined to sit down and kick my shoes off. quickly. I can't stand to wear them. So you don't have to wear shoes with me. I never talk about putting your shoes on. I never say dress up to shoes. I always have my shoes. They're ready to go. Like today, I don't have any shoes on, but my black flats are ready to go. Should I need to go outdoors, I'll put my shoes on. And you know, when I worked, I wore shoes all day long. I don't know what it is with me, but in my house, I don't want to wear shoes. I'll wear slippers, and I usually don't even keep them on. I'm just mainly barefoot. That's one way to know your house is clean, if your feet are clean. If your feet stay clean, you know your floors are clean, right? No feet jail, Angela said, yes. There's other things, I just can't think of them off the top of my head, but a lot of it came from experience mentoring people. I've been doing this for 5 years, mentoring people in this area. I mentored people in work and things like that, but this is 5 years of mentoring people, personally mentoring individuals, doing this system. So, you know, when you do that, you learn what works for people. Okay, let's see, your way of doing things is so much more clear. Well, thank you very much. You know, everybody's different, and certain people need certain things. Let me go back here and see what guys were saying here. Yeah, Ashley's laughing because she wants me to make videos. Allison said, you used to be silly sweet. You used to silly sweet lady. And I don't know what that means. Allison, say that again in English this time. I think you might be doing some of that Scottish thing we were doing the other day. Jen Obenauer, I would like to have a vacuum mop combo because I hate both. Would you have a recommendation? No, I don't. I do recommend, if you can afford it, one of those little robot vacuums are awesome. My sister Marty didn't get the real expensive one. She got a rebuilt something off of Amazon for $199, and she loves it. Does her floors great. So if you don't want to vacuum, that's a good thing. Or you can recruit your husband like I did. Mr. B's my vacuumer because I have a bad back. Mopping, I suggest that you use on your weekly home blessing hour the little squirt mop. I use an O Cedar. It costs $19.99 from Amazon. Also, for a weekly home blessing hour, if you can't afford those other things, for like $20, $29, $30, I got $39, I think is what mine is. It's a Bissell, almost like a stick vacuum, super light and easy, because it's not for deep cleaning, it's for surface cleaning. So it's just light and easy, and it goes over the rugs real quick, and I got it in blue, it's pretty. So that's what I recommend. For deep cleaning, you need a good vacuum cleaner that'll really beat the rugs and, you know, get the stuff out. In this house, we have central vac, so that's always good. Let's see, you know what that is? That's like holes in the wall, and you have the hose and you plug it into the hole, and the machine's in the garage and it's giant, and that's where all the dust goes and all the engine power comes from there, and you just plug it in various places in the house and run the hose and then go put it up. That's what this house has. I never had that in my homes, but this is my mother's home. Okay, let's see what else. Sorry, I need to clear my throat so much. Do you and Mr. B still have the RV? Oh no, we sold the RV when we moved in here because we weren't going to be able to go anywhere. We weren't really going anywhere anyway. We were just enjoying living in it. But after this season, we're going to be getting a Class A Tiffin. It's a Tiffin Allegro Open Road 34P. That's what we're getting. And we'll be hitting the road when we get that. I'm so excited about it. Such beautiful, beautiful RV. Let's see. Yep, make sure you're in top chat, not live chat. I am in live chat. Let me double check. Yes, I am. Thank you, Mr. B. Gonna go back here. Let's see. Stand by, girls. I just want to catch up with a few things. Shelley said, do you and Mr. B... Okay, I answered you, Shelley. Sherry said, Kat, I would love to see you do the things. Maybe. Maybe we'll see. Megan Cooper, I still listen to the Flylady, but I follow you, Kat. That's fine. You can listen to Flylady if that makes you happy. Lisa Iao, I mean, lots of people listen to lots of different people. But the truth is, you need to pick one person to follow and follow that person. Otherwise, you're going to be confused. Okay, so if it's not me, that's fine. You just need to pick one person and follow that person. Your collab with Nikki, Lisa says, is a perfect blend of you both, so we can see the cleaning in action. Thank you. I love those two, and I love the way that Nikki did them. She did such a beautiful job. LA says to Margaret, I made apple pancake with honey for Rosh Hashanah this morning. Shana Tova to you and your family. Aw, sweet girls. Connie Miller, no demand of lace-up shoes. I read that. I read no feet gel, which I thought was so funny, Angela. You don't do anti-procrastination day. That's right, Kathy. I don't do anti-procrastination day because every day is anti-procrastination day. We want to procrastinate everything every day. So if you just pick one day to anti-procrastinate, I mean, I get it. They're wanting you to do things that you've been putting off all week. I'd rather you just plan them out in your planner and do your one little thing a day, and then you don't have to have this, I'm putting this off thing. So I don't go for anti-procrastination day. But if you want to, you know, I don't think it's effective. And I just want to be effective. Let's see. What else? Polly said, your way of doing things is so much more clear. Thank you. Pat says, I do the same thing with shoes. I have a pair of flats by the front door. Yes, Pat. No control journal. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Angela. No control journal. I just use a planner. I use a planner and I use a spiral notebook. I don't do a control journal. I've had a control journal for years. I did it myself because I followed Flylady. I don't need a control journal. I never used it. The things I used in it are the things that you put in this book. And it's broken down into months, weeks, days, and parts of days. That's what's so beautiful about your planner. I can't wait. When I hold this up, it makes me want my new one so bad. And it's being printed right now. So happy, but I won't use it till January. But I use this planner, and we plan ahead on planning and desk day. And the only time you use a spiral notebook is when you're trying to make lists of things that you don't want to waste room or time in your book. Maybe you need to prioritize some things. Or, you know, the thing that I tell you to do, to go in each room of your house and look at the ceiling to the floor. And if money was no object and you had somebody to do it for you, what would you have that person do? That goes, each room gets a page like that. And then when you get ready, once your decluttering is done and you get ready, and that's not having them declutter, okay? It's the cleaning type things you want done in that room. When you get ready, then, and your decluttering is done, then you'll have a main thing that you can go to say, what 4 things do I want to do? What would be a priority in this room? And you can get it from those pages and then put it in here. So, or if you have just lots of things bouncing around in your head and it's so much, you can't even plan it in your planner because it seems like so much, write it all down and then say, okay, how much of this can I do this week? And then I'm going to take that and plan it in here, and I'll plan these others out for different weeks. Okay, so yeah, I don't use a control journal. A control journal was originally to have all the stuff about your house in one place, but mostly our stuff about our house is online now. And that's what I discovered, you know. The telephone numbers for the repairmen are on my phone. What else kind of things to do? Oh, I did, you know what I only used it for? One thing. And that was for my garden, believe it or not. I had a quarterly, weekly, monthly thing for my garden, which nowadays I would put in my planner. But I did use that to say, okay, it's January. What do I need to do in my garden this month? What do I need to do with my gardenias this month? What do I need to do with, you know, those kind of things? So what was my plan for those things? So it would remind me when to fertilize things and things like that. But once you have that, you can put that in your planner. And it's just the thing you do every March is you fertilize the whatever, you know? So I don't use the control journal anymore, but it used to have, you know, all the little books from the stove and the refrigerator. I don't keep those anymore. They're all online. That's what I think. You can certainly keep one if you want to, and I hear people talk about them still, but I don't do that. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Allison said you used to make movies. Allison, what are you talking about today? Are you talking about my videos that I used to make? Like, I do have old videos of me doing the weekly home blessing hour or laundry and things like that in my old house. So maybe that's what you mean. Shelly has a Roomba, and it's great. She still goes around with a stick vacuum for the house, and that works. So yay. LA says thumbs up, please. Dickie says hi to Ashley. D. McDaniel, good Saturday morning. Hi, D. Pat Hinky, I have an electric steam mop for my wooden floor. Oh my gosh, Marty has an electric steam mop. And when I moved, I borrowed it to clean my house. You know how you do your final clean? And oh man, it made the floors feel like satin when you were done. I love that. That's a great, great thing. Yasmin Sierra, hi Yasmin. Ashley and Dickie are having a chat. Megan Cooper, I'm definitely not confused. I only follow your plan. Yes, Megan, yes. Christina, my husband wants an RV. Of course he does. He's a brilliant man. They're wonderful. It's not for everybody, but for those who want it, don't put it off. Kathy Ross, those videos with Nikki were beautiful. Thank you, Kathy Rivas. Mr. B says, my mentoring and 5 videos a week on Patreon are on Patreon and 6 live streams on YouTube and full-time caregiving. No time for any more videos. Thank you, Mr. B. Yes, I don't have time to make any more videos. That's true. I have them out there. You can go look at them. They're on I have 5 videos a week on Patreon, which are videos, just chatting. And I have 6 live streams on YouTube every week. And I take care of my mother. So he's saying I don't have time to do anything else. He's absolutely right. Oh, Connie Miller, no baby steps. That's another thing. I don't talk about baby steps. People talk to me about baby steps, and I'll agree that you should do baby steps, but by baby steps, I don't mean the same thing that Flylady meant by baby steps. Because personally, and with everyone that I've ever mentored, no one wants to wait to get started. They want to jump right in. In fact, they want to jump way in, and I have to hold them back. Baby steps are just doing 1 or 2 little things for a while. Now, if you'll listen to my How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies, I do talk about the fact that if you need to, you can just start with routines for a week or 2, and then add the basic weekly plan, and then add the zones. So you can do that, and that's kind of my version of baby steps. But those little teeny baby steps, people don't have enough patience for that, and they want to see something happening. So I don't do baby steps, and it's, I understand why she does baby steps, and I don't, I wouldn't be mad at anyone if they wanted to do baby steps. It's just not something I advocate. Mr. B is reminding you to join Patreon. LA said, I need to pop off. Bye, LA. I have to go to work on my desk, and I have family fun day plans with my mama. Awesome, LA. Tony is here. Hi, Tony. Do you have a planner tour video? I have a hard time wrapping my head around it. I do have a planner video on Patreon, and I probably have an old one on YouTube. When I get my new one for January, I'll do another planner video, just go through it, and I'll show you what that looks like again, okay? But there are already some out there. Let's see. Kathy Rivas said, what's the name of that journal planner? This one that I love, and the link is below for it. It is called a Erin Condren planner. And my new one I'm going to get for January is so gorgeous. But this one is called a Life Planner. It's a vertical layout. That's the one I prefer. It's got, I'll show you. I'll show you, here's November. So in November, you get a blank page to write notes in, and then you've got pages like this. So I usually take some birthdays, and well, it says birthdays. I put birthdays here, and then some things I want to accomplish would go in here, right? And then on the next page, this is the month at a glance. Okay, so you just write down things as they're occurring throughout the year and write them in there. And then when you get ready to do your week at a glance, so here's a week at a glance, you would go to your month at a glance and put in your appointments and things that you have, people's birthdays. Down here I put what I'm eating every day, my suppers that I planned along the side. I usually make a key so I don't have to keep writing things over and over again, like morning routine, prayers, before bed routine, things like that. I have a little key, like a star and 2 stars and a pound sign, and I just plug those in. And then I put in when I'm working. I block that out so I know I don't have anything, I can't do anything during those times. And then my open times, what I should be doing goes in there. Okay, so that's how that works. This is the one I like because it breaks the day up into 3 parts, morning, afternoon, and evening. That's how I use it. Some people say their stuff, their kids' stuff, and the house stuff. You can do it different ways. That's this one. There's another one that's vertical where the days go, horizontal where the days go this way. And then there's one that runs this way, but it's got the times in it, like from 8 to 8 or something like that. This is my favorite, okay? And it always comes with a perpetual calendar, which this is an old one because I never want to rewrite them. But this perpetual calendar has all the birthdays and anniversaries and things that are happening each month. And so this is how I put this in my planner for the month in the beginning, and then I just transfer it over as the weeks come by. And I keep this in the back in a pocket that that the Erin Condren planner has. Erin Condren planners are not cheap. They're you know, $50, $60. But if you're using this planner every day like you should be, it's a good tool. You don't have to have this tool. You can use another tool. You could use a happy planner or something that's a little more flimsy. This one's very super well made. This isn't flimsy. This wire bound thing never gets bent or anything. These pages stay in. You know, they're made of thick material, nice quality. And then there's some pretty niceties, like this pretty vellum page. You know, they've got little vellum pages. That's a sticker I put on there. But, you know, just different pretty things. And you get cute covers. This one is personalized with my name. And also inside are inspirational. Every month it gives you a different inspirational thing. So this one says, stay positive, work hard, and make a plan, October 2020. So there you go. That's it for the planner. Yikes, it fell on the floor. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way back because I can't take anymore. Mr. B put the link on for the Erin Condren planners. MT said, I started to do a list on paper because I got so distracted when I pick up my phone. Okay. So you do your list on paper and then you transfer it over to your planner so you know exactly what you have to do. Sharon, happy Saturday, taking a fall walk. Ooh, wonderful. Hi, Nancy. How are you doing today? Crystal Algier is here. Crystal and Nancy are both my mentees. Good to have you. Hi, Crystal. Megan says, thumbs up. MT said, I'm so glad I caught you. I haven't been on a long time. It's Melissa. Hi, Melissa. I'm getting back on track. It's been tough with the kids doing remote learning and a baby, but you can do it. You're not the only one out there, and everyone feels the same way, so you can do it. You just have to be self-disciplined to do these little steps that I'm giving you. I'm not giving you hard things. It feels hard here, but it's not hard. It's easy. You just have to do it. Okay, Monica Hernandez. Hi, Monica. Riley Montgomery. Good morning from Montana. Is there anything you can clean annually, biannually, quarterly, instead of in your monthly zone cleaning? Yeah, absolutely. And so you would put those in your planner and say, well, it would be in your monthly cleaning, but you didn't have to clean those things monthly. And in fact, I've talked about this before, and that's a good question. When you do your list in your spiral bound and you figure out what you need to do in a particular room, you can put how often that job needs to be done. So maybe it's paint the walls every 3 years. That's a job that still needs to be done, and you can put it in your planner for every 3 years. See? So, and maybe put the date the last time it was done so you'll know, okay, it's not going to go in this year's planner. Let me look, when I get my next year's planner, I'll see if it goes in there, like that. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, let's see. That was Melissa. That was Riley. Okay. Grace Mann. Hi, Grace. Planning more and getting more done with you. Thank you. Getting more done. Thank you. You're welcome. Allison said, I'm so distracted. So they were talking about you recording your routines and you said no. And I was trying to say you used to, and I love them. So don't think you can't. Okay. B has a question. I want to have all my important documents ready in case of an emergency. Any advice on how to accomplish this without feeling overwhelmed? Yes. Number one, most things can be on your phone. Okay. Like I've been talking to people who have the fires, you know, all around them. And I said, do you have everything ready in a folder to go? And I said, what about your insurance policies? I don't need my insurance policies. I have the telephone number for my insurance agency. They know my insurance policy numbers. And it's true. I mean, you can just call and say, this is me. Here's my social security number. Here's my name. You know, I have a policy with you. But if you don't remember those things, you might want to at least put the policy numbers in your phone, maybe in a note keeping thing like Evernote or something like that. Put those things in there. So there may be things you want to take with you just because you don't want to go through the hassle of replacing them should you need them, like birth certificates, passports, etc. Then I would suggest one of those little folders, you know, with the little circles on them that you put the thread, you put the little ropey thing and it locks it up, accordion folders, and just put those things that you're going to need in an emergency in the back or the front of your file drawer so you can just grab them out. That's what I would say if you actually do have things. Stock certificates, things that are really hard to replace. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm out of time, girls. I got to go to another person and I'm missing some of your questions. I'm going to go back. Let's see. I think I got them all. I got them all. Okay, good. Hang tight. I'm going to see if there's any more that came on, and then I'm done. I'm going to start at the bottom. Sherry Crane. Sophia, I get it. Okay. Sophia said, I'm away from my house 12 hours a day and I work full time, so it's difficult for me to keep on track. I do the daily routine and my night routine, but I have a hard time moving forward. Yeah, don't do anything on a 12-hour day. Surely you don't work 12-hour days 7 days a week. You probably work 3 12-hour days. And if that's so, then on your off days, that first one, you're going to have to rest because you're exhausted. But then for the rest of that week, you can plan out what you want to do. But you have to plan it, and you'll know in advance what your days are. If you're working 12-hour days because it's a weird situation, then I'm going to just suggest that you drop back to zones, which include, not zones, that you drop back to routines, including clutter checks, really important to keep your house from going crazy. And you still have to pay bills, you still have to get groceries, and laundry is something you have to do as part of your routines. But you wouldn't do zones, and you wouldn't do the rest of the weekly home blessing hour, like you wouldn't do that, and you wouldn't do car and purse day. You just don't have time. You're exhausted. You're not only a one person, and you're only human. So that's what I suggest. Hope that helps. Let's see. Riley said, thank you. I love that. Amy said, you're welcome, Riley. Usually making breakfast when you talk. It's 9:15 right now. Good. Teresa Rothwell. Is it going? Okay, so people are getting some blanks. I don't know why. Allison, the paper on the planner is absolutely the best. I love my name on it. Yes, Allison, thank you. Lisa says, good morning. Anna, hi, Lisa. Anna Hosa is here from Germany. Hi, Anna. Debbie Johnson prefers paper versus digital. I get distracted as well when I pick up my phone. That's fine. Just do the things that I told you, get one of those little accordion folders if you need that. Jen Orbenauer, I don't do planning on my phone. I just have appointments on my phone. Everything else is in the planner along with the appointments. Jen Obenauer, thanks for today's tips. Company has arrived. Bye, Jen. Teresa Rothwell, good morning from Canada. Do I put a sticker on it? No, I don't put stickers on it. Ha ha, Shelley. So funny. Okay, that's it. I'm done. If I missed your question, I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoyed this chat today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for being here and being part of this. I really enjoy it. I hope that you get something from it, and I hope you always remember that you are beautiful, so be beautiful. Bye.